Okay, so I would start with this blank with the lines, the green, the yellow, the red lines. And on the top line, you're gonna write the name of your child in the best perfect form you can. When I start off with writing their first name, then when they pass that off, then I get them a new one and have it be their first and last name. So let's say that this child's name is Bobby. Then I would do, my tall down, circle around, circle around. I want it to sit right on the red line. I don't want it to go above the green line. Green, we always start on the green and pull down. And the yellow is where the most of the small letters begin. So then if it's Bobby, we have our little clock face. We start at 2 on the clock and we do our up and around, down and around. And then we do our tall down, circle around, and again, tall down, circle around, and then the yeah with the monkey tail sitting on there. And then I would slip this into their writing board, into their writing sleeve, and they would practice it until they get it perfect. And then we would add their second name. And on the other side of the writing board, you would have let's say this person's name, Ruby Rogers. So they would, when they're trying it, they're going to trace it and then try it, and then trace it and then try it as they're learning. Because when they're first starting, most of them can't even recognize their name. So they trace it, try it, and at the beginning also, I start with their letter parts. And this is awesome because it makes it so that when you're teaching the letters, you can always refer to their letter parts. So when I'm talking about forming Bobby, then I do my tall down, circle around, circle, up and around, and tall down and monkey tail. These come from their letter parts. And when they practice their letter parts first, then it's easier for them to, when you're teaching how to form the letters, you can refer to the letter parts, and it just makes it easier. So this one is a circle around. They practice their circle around. They practice their circle around. They're short down. They're short down. They're tall down. They're tall down. They're short down below, slant, slant. And this just helps them so much, helps them to practice with their fine motor skills and easier to form their letters. Once they finish, after the first few weeks, maybe the first couple of months, then you take out the letter parts and I add instead their numbers. So my big emphasis is always on the letters and the writing and the relationship to sound and to the phonics relationships with the letters. And but after I'm done with these letter parts, then I add in their numbers, and that's super helpful for them to be able to practice too. Again, trace it and try it, trace it and try it. So here I have these printables for you, the blank and the letter parts and the numbers.